What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 51 of Community Universe Mode. Ugh, God, excuse me. Still got that cold a little bit. Hopefully I'll be better by tomorrow. Because tomorrow, guys, Sunday, is going to be Battleground. We are on the last stop before the pay-per-view. This is Monday Night Raw. We have an awesome card set tonight, including a WWE Tag Team Championship match later on in the show. You can see it right there. What's up, Zach? And speaking of tag team action, that's how we're going to kick off our show tonight, as the Patriots go up against Scott Norrie and Marco Punish. Got your popcorn and beer. That's good. Enjoy it while you watch some great action. These two tag teams both have some really big matchups coming up at Battleground this Sunday. The Patriots, of course, will be involved in that WWE Tag Team Championship Elimination Chamber match, while Scott Norrie and Marco Punish will be taking on JBL and Jackie Reyes, with their careers potentially hanging in the balance. We do have a Tag Team Championship match tonight. Zach, X-Gen, put up the challenge earlier in the show, and they will be defending against Zach Payne and Big Show. That's later on in the night, our co-main event. So we don't exactly know who will be walking into Battleground with the WWE Tag Team Championships. It could either be X-Gen still, or Zach Payne and Big Show could pull off the upset tonight and beat X-Gen. They did it a couple weeks ago on an episode of Main Event in a dark match. Zach Payne and Big Show defeated X-Gen. Let's see if they can do it again here tonight with the titles on the line. What's up, Dynamic? We're kicking things off the right way. America. Yeah, 1 second, guys. America! Alright. All better. We have a lot of matches tonight, Dynamic. A lot of great action. The go-home The go-home show before Battleground this Sunday. It's going to be an amazing event. Yeah, someone replied to Zach there. Is it loading for the rest of you, or is it just Zach's shitty internet? It says it's live for me. It doesn't say we're having lag or anything. As Marco Punish and Scott Norrie getting ready for war indeed, as they're going to go up against the Patriots here tonight. Like I said, both these teams have some pretty big matches coming up this Sunday at Battleground. Let's see who can walk in with some momentum here. It looks like Sergeant Miller is a part of Scott Norrie and Marco Punish's team here. Alright, Zach, I guess it's just your shitty internet then. Rifted says his is all good. Maybe try reloading the page or something. Sergeant Miller starting things off with Norrie. I love those attires on Scott and Marco. They're beautiful. Of course, Sergeant Miller and Swagger coming off a win last week over Zach Payne and Big Show. That brutal double shoulder block just knocked Zach Payne right out of himself. It looked like he broke his freaking arms. Speaking of Payne and Big Show tonight, later on in the show, the WWE Tag Team titles will be on the line. Who's going to walk into Battleground with the championships? Scott Norrie really taking it to the veteran right here in the early going. Zeb Coulter, as always, watching on from ringside. That beautiful mustache. Nice teardrop suplex there from Norrie. And again with the knee, guys. Rebounds off the ropes. Miller, realizing he's in a bit of trouble, tags in Swagger. Tries to trip up Norrie. Not going to work, though. Norrie with the reversal. Ah, but there you go. Swagger's right back into it. That brutal slam. The pay-per-view is tomorrow, Image. This is the go-home show. Marco Punish asking for the tag over there. He wants some of Swagger. Yeah, I don't play tags anymore, Zach. I just put them on fast so it can be nice and fair and I don't be biased at any point. Seems to be working. We've had some pretty good tag matches the past couple of weeks. They haven't been too long. They've been pretty good. Swagger with a nice German suplex there. Swagger staying on top of the former NXT champion right now, stomping away. Marco Punish just looking on. He's asked for the tag a few times. Norrie just can't get over there, though. There you go, nice neckbreaker. Literally falls right in front of Marco. Not going to tag it. Not going to tag in the big man, though. As he's got a signature, that's why Norrie, with that suplex pile driver, guys, dropping Swagger right down on top of his head. That might be enough to put away the All-American. Oh, just a 2 count. Jack Swagger gets his shoulder up. Goes for a big boot. Scott Norrie can't capitalize off the reversal, though, as Swagger's going to go and tag in Miller. Good teamwork here by the Patriots. Norrie might want to take a page out of their book and tag in the big man right now. He's got a finisher, though. Oh, look at that. Sergeant Miller with that Superman punch. Scott Norrie may be out. Marco knows it. Comes into the ring to break it up at the count of 2. That was a close call right there for Marco and Norrie. That could have been enough to put away the former NXT champion. Really going to be wanting to look for that tag out to Marco now, especially after that Superman punch. Miller trying to get Norrie over to his corner, looking for that tag team finisher perhaps, but look at this. Scott Norrie's sunset flip powerbomb to the outside. Zeb Coulter right there, possibly going to try to distract Scott Norrie. Or not, he's just going to look on. His presence alone may be enough to distract Mr. Norrie as he tosses Sergeant Miller back into the ring. Miller back to his feet, though. Nice drop kick by Scott. Scott Norrie, we know he has a finisher in his pocket, but so does Sergeant Miller. Norrie finally going to go for the tag. There you go. As soon as Anarchy says something in the chat, Norrie goes and tags in Marco, the big man, with a nice aided clothesline there in the corner. And Marco, what are you doing? Don't tag in Scott. He just got out. He's taking a rest. He's had the shit beat out of him. Norrie off the black hole slam. Going to go for the pin. Look at that, though. Zeb Coulter up on the ring apron, guys. Going to distract the referee. Sergeant Miller has won a lot of matches because of Zeb Coulter. Will he win here tonight? As Marco Wages, I love that attire so much. Sergeant Miller, there you go. Finally mounting some offense. That Lou Thez. Swagger asking for a tag. Possibly looking for oh, okay. What is he doing? I don't know what the hell that was. Marco Punish going to take advantage off it anyway. There you go. Miller with a nice reversal. What is he looking for here? Putting the big man up on the top rope. What the hell? Twist of fate off the top turnbuckle, guys. What a move by Sergeant Miller. planting Punish's face right into the canvas. Uh-oh, guys. The Patriots may be looking for that tag team finisher. Oh, no, they're not. Just a regular tag here. What are they going for? Sergeant Miller. Ooh, nice atomic drop and Swagger with the big boot. Takes the big man off his feet there. Back and forth tag team action here to kick off the Go Home show of Monday Night Raw. Battleground is this Sunday. Both of these teams have some pretty big matches. As Swagger with the chop block, guys. Taking down Marco Punish. Look at that. Punish is favoring that knee now. I thought that might be a rope break. I guess not. Just a 1 count anyhow. Swagger going to try to wear down the leg, looking for that Patriot lock. And look at this. Marco puts Swagger into his corner. Now he's hammering away. Hip toss out of the corner. Throws Jack Swagger all the way to the other side of the freaking ring. Marco Punish favoring that knee now. Swagger putting in the work on it. Possibly looking for the tag team finisher here. Marco Punish in trouble. They are. Here's the Patriots, guys. Looking for that double shoulder block. They're measuring the big guy up. Look at that impact. My God. Marco Punish is out, ladies and gentlemen. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And the Patriots pick up a massive win here on Monday Night Raw over Scott Norrie and Marco Punish. Scott Norrie, guys, so close to breaking it up. So close. He needed literally like half a more second and he would have been able to save Marco Punish there. Unfortunately, a little bit too late. And Marco Punish was out after that double shoulder block. What a move by the Patriots. Look at this impact on the big man. Watch this. They're sizing him up. Bam! Marco Punish just knocked out cold. Jack Swagger, a former football player, guys. Sergeant Miller, a former Marine. The force of those two combined, enough to take down any man, even Marco Punish. What a win for the Patriots, guys, as they now head towards Battleground, where they will be involved in that WWE Tag Team Championship Elimination Chamber match. The question is, who will be walking into that match with the WWE Tag Team Championships? Will it be X-Gen, or will it be Zach Payne and Big Show? We'll find out later on tonight in the show. The titles will be on the line. So now we move on to some singles competition. Mr. Money in the Bank going to go one-on-one with our World Heavyweight Champion, Sunshine, here. Great win for the Patriots, guys, as now we've got Mr. Money in the Bank going to collab with the World Champion. This is sure to be a great match right here. Xander Slate possibly could cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase. Imagine what that would do to the Battleground card. Which one am I? I don't play useful products. These are computers going at it. It's universe mode with cause. It's a pretty cool concept, pretty fun show. This is Xander Slate right here, Mr. Money in the Bank. He's going to be going one-on-one with our World Heavyweight Champion, Sunshine, here in this matchup. Always the possibility, guys, that Xander Slate could cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase. What if he beats Sunshine here, decides to do that? Xander Slate would take Sunshine's place in the Elimination Chamber. Would change the entire card. What would happen to the Industry versus Team Robinson? Who knows, guys? This is not for the title, Zach. This is a singles competition here. It could become for the title if Slate wants to. If he wanted to, he could just say right now, hey ref, cashing in Money in the Bank, make this for the championship. But Xander Slate definitely going to wait until the perfect opportunity arises. Could happen tonight, who knows? I love Sunshine's entrance too. The title looks so good on him. Both of these men also have some great. Hang on one second. Make it slow. Have some pretty big matches coming up at Battleground. Like I said, Sunshine defending the World Heavyweight Championship inside of the Elimination Chamber against 5 other hungry competitors. While Xander Slate will be leading the industry in a battle inside of the Devil's Favorite structure against Team Robinson, which consists of Jerome Robinson, of course, Bison, and Chad Vegas. We'll see Silva in action later on tonight up against Jerome Robinson. Our main event, guys, is actually going to be Cyborg going one-on-one with Bison the Barbarian. And if Cyborg wins, he will be taking himself out of the Elimination Chamber. We'll get into that a little later on tonight, why exactly that match is happening. That'll be our main event. Right now, Xander Slate going to go to work on the limbs of our World Heavyweight Champion. Sunshine back to his feet, goes right into a lockup. Xander Slate going to get the advantage. Brings him down to the canvas. Sunshine gets right out of it, though. And both men back to their feet. Nice single leg drop kick right there. Bison versus Cyborg is always a great match. It's not going to be the first time they've collided. They have one hell of a rivalry a while back after WrestleMania. They're going to revisit it here tonight in our main event. But right now, guys, slow start here to this singles match between Xander Slate and Sunshine. Xander Slate, Mr. Money in the Bank, won the briefcase back at WrestleMania, guys. Like I said, been biding his time, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike and cash in. Will it be tonight? Will it be at Battleground? Definitely will be a prime opportunity for Slate at Battleground, especially after Sunshine goes through that Elimination Chamber, that grueling match. If Sunshine is even still the champion at the end of the night. Sunshine going to be defending against Hayden, Kevin Owens, guys, Zach Cage, possibly King Cyborg's a question mark next to his name. And of course, Paul Anderson, as Slate reverses that dropkick attempt. Now going to do some work on the legs here with a cloverleaf pain. Just tying Sunshine's body up into a knot there. Dang. They didn't fight at King of the Ring. They fought at Backlash. I think it was before you came here, Rifted. I know you were here, but I don't know. It was at Backlash. I don't know. My memory's shot too. Bison isn't in the chamber dynamic, but I was just saying, like, hypothetical, if Xander Slate were to cash in Money in the Bank and win here tonight, he would replace Sunshine inside of the chamber. And in the main event, it's Cyborg's position in the chamber that's on the line, not Bison's. Bison is not inside the World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber. Cyborg is, and if Cyborg wins here tonight, he's going to take himself out of the chamber. Again, I'll get into why later on tonight. Right now, you've got some, look at that arm right there by Sunshine. It was twisted all up. The world champ tried to look for his comeback, but Slate just stopped him dead in his tracks. I don't know if he has it anymore. It's been quite some time now. What's up, Crizzy? Welcome to the stream. Sunshine, guys, not doing great here in this match. He's out of stamina already. Slate has really been laying down the pain here in this match. Here you go, though. As soon as I say something, Sunshine right back to his feet with a nasty discus clothesline. World champ. Going for something. Slate not going to let it happen, though. Goes for the pin off the reversal. Only a 1 count, though. We know the resiliency of our World Heavyweight Champion Sunshine, guys, but Xander Slate is really doing a number on him here in this one. Mr. Money in the Bank coming off a nice win last week on Monday Night Raw against Chad Vegas. It was a great match. Sunshine actually had a match last week on Main Event. He welcomed the newcomer Jackie Reyes to the roster with a nice win on Main Event. Nice belly-to-belly by Sunshine off the pullback reversal. Slate with a rake of the eyes. Don't know how useful that really is because of the mask. Sunshine's only good for sidestepping. Well, Xander Slate doesn't have a running finisher, so we don't really have to worry about that here tonight. A lot of early kickouts by Sunshine here tonight. Really not selling at all for Slate. Rebounds off the ropes. Roll up here by Mr. Money in the Bag. Oh, he got him! Xander Slate got him, guys, off the roll up. I did not expect that. Xander Slate, guys, has just beaten the World Heavyweight Champion via roll-up in this one. Sunshine did not look very good here tonight, guys, heading into Battleground. It is actually Reyes. Twisted has let me know that it is Reyes, not Reyes. I was saying it wrong. An upset here tonight, though, guys. Mr. Money in the Bank with a upset victory here over our World Heavyweight Champion, Sunshine, off a roll-up. Sunshine did not look very great here tonight in this matchup. Xander Slate was controlling the match like 98%, man. Looks like Slate's not going to cash in, though. He didn't really beat down. He didn't win in a dominant fashion. He won by roll-up, so, I mean, Sunshine was still in it. He was still aware, so Xander Slate's going to wait a little bit longer until he has that perfect opportunity where Sunshine is just completely out of it. Definitely a surprise win there for Xander Slate, though, over our world champion Sunshine. I'm questioning Sunshine's ability to defend the World Heavyweight title this Sunday at Battleground after a match like that. Great momentum for Xander Slate, though, as he heads into his chamber match. It will be the Industry going up against Team Robinson, Jerome Robinson, Bison, and Chad Vegas, as we now move on to some 6-man tag team action. Our hardcore champion Ace Stevens, along with Neon and Manic, up against Jeremy Blake, our Intercontinental Champion Mike Miles, and Dave Turner. Just give me 1 minute, guys. And you will notice that Ace Stevens has gotten back his hardcore championship. Fuck you, Grizzy. You wanna fight? There you go, 2.5 times. This is a packed match indeed, guys. What's up, Jake Bubber? Our two mid-card title matches colliding in this matchup, as we are going to see Ace Stevens defend his hardcore championship at Battleground against both Manic and Dave Turner, while Jeremy Blake beat out Neon last week on Main Event. to become the #1 contender to Mike Miles' Intercontinental Championship. Ace Stevens finally getting back his Hardcore Championship, took it back from Manic. Remember last week, Manic stole the title from Ace Stevens. Stevens came out naked during his entrance last week. Not actually naked, he didn't have the title with him is what I meant. What's up, Zoomer Game? But Stevens holding his championship up high. He's going to have a big battle coming his way at Battleground this Sunday, defending against both Manic and Dave Turner. Tonight he'll be teaming with Manic, as well as Neon, to take on Jeremy Blake, Dave Turner, and our Intercontinental Champion Mike Miles. It's going to be interesting to see how Manic and Stevens work together after that brutal match they put up against each other a couple weeks ago on Raw. Akeems, you're watching me? I don't know what that means, dude. Well, who knows? If you didn't watch the show last week, maybe you'll be thinking Ace Stevens actually came out naked. Stevens is a psychopath. You never know what he's going to do. One of these days, I'm sure he'll just wander out down the ramp naked. Here's Neon, though, the man in blue, who came up a bit short last week on main event against Jeremy Blake, his arch rival, in that #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship. Neon did say that once, Rifted. I didn't know what you meant when you first asked it. Neon not too particular about working with other people, but he has to here tonight. He really doesn't have a choice. Neon hates how everyone is better than him. Neon not doing too great the past couple of weeks in his career, but taking a lot of losses at the hands of one Jeremy Blake. Here's the man that put out an absolute clinic against our hardcore champion Ace Stevens 2 weeks ago on Raw. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see if him and Stevens can work together here tonight. Build up some momentum for themselves. Triple threat match this Sunday, guys, for the hardcore title. It will be Extreme Rules. The champ defends against this man as well as Dave Turner, who will be on the opposite team tonight. It'll also be interesting to see how Jeremy Blake and Mike Miles work together. Of course, Miles will be putting his Intercontinental Championship on the line against Blake. I love this song so much. I wish they never got rid of it for Cody Rhodes and Goldust. I wish they never got rid of Cody Rhodes. I wish they would have done Cody Rhodes versus Goldust at WrestleMania. I don't like WWE. Anyways, though. Manic, I don't know what that shirt says. We'll have to wait to see exactly what it says once the match starts. Kind of looks like Dave's name. Battleground, a stacked card though, guys. I will be recording it tomorrow. It is this Sunday in universe terms. It's also this Sunday in reality. Sorry I'm recording this so late tonight, by the way. I woke up pretty late. I don't know why you think Miles and Blake look so similar. Blake is extremely pale. He has a very different attire. Their faces don't even look even a little bit alike. Miles is huge. He's extremely tan. He wears tights. I think you're seeing things, Chrissy. Jeremy Blake definitely looking very pumped up here tonight. Looking to win his second singles title. He's a former hardcore champion. the first ever hardcore champion in Season 2 of Communiverse. Of course, Ace Stevens is the man that took it from him back at SummerSlam, so there's another like kind of rivalry that's being revisited here tonight. That'll be interesting to see. I forgot about that. Just remembered. Here comes our Intercontinental Champion, the man who a lot of people think is the future of this show. Mike Miles won the title back at Capital Punishment in a fatal 4-way match, guys, and then became only the 4th man in Communiverse Mode history to defeat Bison one-on-one to defend the championship in a steel cage at the beginning of the month. Like I said, a lot of people think he's the future of this show. I think he is too, honestly. I think he has the potential to be a very big star here. We have to see if he can even get through Jeremy Blake, though, this Sunday at Battleground. Yeah, you got a new respect for Miles after that. I think a lot of people did. Beating Bison one-on-one is far from an easy task, but Miles did it. Even though it was a steel cage, he didn't have to pin Bison or submit him. He climbed out to win. But still, a win is a win. And especially in singles competition over Bison, it's impressive. That is Randy Orton's title entrance, all the people who are asking right now. And here is Dave Turner, guys. Speaking of all these men's former championships, Dave Turner, probably the most decorated champ of this match, guys. 2-time former World Heavyweight Champion. The first ever Communiverse World Champ of Season 2, guys. He's looking to add another title to his resume this Sunday at Battleground when he takes on not only Ace Stevens, but also Manic for the hardcore title. He actually had his shot one-on-one back at Capital Punishment. It was a tables match, but Ace Stevens got the win in that one. So here we go, 6-man tag team action. Team Stevens versus Team Miles, I guess you could say, the two champs. We've got Ace Stevens, Manic, and Neon over there. Jeremy Blake, Dave Turner, and Mike Miles. In the opposite corner, Miles going to start off against the hardcore champion. Right away, Ace Stevens going to go to his laughing gas as he just spits it into the eyes of Blake. Blake, it didn't seem to affect him very much, though, as he goes right back onto the attack, showing us his breakdancing moves. Woo! Knocking Ace Stevens right off his feet. His shirt says, "I hate Dave." That's what Manic's shirt says. Now that we can see it, we couldn't really see it during his entrance. Manic trying to play some mind games with his arch rival Dave Turner. I hate Dave. That's pretty funny. Manic looking for a tag out perhaps, or not. Oh, what the fuck? Ace Stevens, guys, showing us a magic trick as he just flies into the air for a second there. Ace Stevens just has so many things up his sleeve, like that laughing gas. Jeremy Blake definitely having a bone to pick with Stevens. Again, it was Ace Stevens who took the Hardcore Championship from Jeremy Blake back at SummerSlam. As the Australian Daredevil here going to hit that big splash on the lower spine. He's going to go for it again, too. Dang. This time going to go for the pin. Flips Ace over. Both knees on his midsection there. Not even a 1 count, though. Ace Stevens ain't having it. Was that a signature? I was looking at the chat for a second. I think Ace might have just hit his headbutt. And then went for the pin. Got a very close 2 count. I'm pretty sure he did. I was looking at the chat. Couldn't call it. Oh, he obviously did, because now he's stalking for a finisher, guys. Looking for that seatbelt suplex. Blake in trouble. Stevens gets it right down onto the top of the head. Hooks the leg, guys. And here come Turner and Miles. They're going to break it up right at the count of 2. Very early into the match. Stevens already hitting a finisher. That is not good news for Team Blake here. Uranagi slam by the Hardcore Champ. Now looking for a tag out. Who's he going to tag in? It will be Neon. Here comes the man in blue, guys. And these two, what about the war that they've been colliding in? Oh, look at that. Blake doesn't seem to be done with Ace. That's going to cost him there. Stevens saw it coming. Hit a big boot right to the side of freaking Jeremy's head. And look at that. Neon now with a knee right down into the lower spine. Nice pullplex there by Neon, showing his strength. Ooh! Neon's throat, guys, his neck getting hung up on that bottom rope. Off that reversal from Jeremy Blake, and now Blake with the sit-out gut buster. Gonna go for the pin, so that might be a rope break. Oh, it is not. Neon not tall enough to get the rope right there. He doesn't need it though as he kicks out at 1. Neon definitely needs a win here tonight, guys. Not been doing too great, like I said earlier, lately in his career, but taking a lot of losses at the hands of this man, Jeremy Blake. Blake has beaten him multiple times over the past couple of months. And look at this, guys. Blake is going to do it again. Stalking Neon for the C4, guys. C4 by the Australian Daredevil. Will that be enough to put away Neon? 1, 2. Oh, that was close right there. Neon actually kicked out of a finisher all on his own. Manic and Ace Stevens did not need to break that up right there. They didn't even try. And Jeremy Blake looking for a tag out. Who's he going to tag in? He's going to tag in Mike Miles. Very interesting to see right there. While Neon going to tag in Manic. That's a good decision right there. Neon just got the shit kicked out of him by Jeremy Blake. And now we've got Manic and Miles in the ring. If you're in a party, it does not capture all voices. If it did, I would definitely have a commentary partner by now. I'm hoping they add that in an update in the future. This is not PS4, by the way, Brooker Bros. They're just playing with you. This is Xbox One, and basically I take people's calls, and I put them in universe mode, and we see what happens. That's pretty much the show. If you have a call, you're more than welcome to join the show if you want to. Like I said, you got to have an Xbox One, though, obviously. Manic full force whipping Mike Miles right into the corner there. My God. Now just going to scrub freaking the Intercontinental Champ's face into the canvas, followed up with an elbow drop to the back of the neck there. And Manic again whipping Miles into the corner. What's up, dude? Damn. And again goes right for the same combo of moves there. Again with the scrub, again with the elbow drop. Let's see if he does it a third time. Miles off the back body drop, going to tag in Turner, who has not yet been in this match, guys. Look at this. Manic, Dave Turner in the ring against each other right now. Manic right away got that was weird right there. Dave Turner was not in the ropes. Manic already going to do some work on Turner right here. I hate Dave Turner written across his shirt. Turner not going to be too happy about that. He's not going to let it bother him though. He's going to stay focused as he goes for the standing superplex here. Going to go for a pin too. Not even a 1 count. The ref's just like, nah. Turner whipping Manic over to the corner. What's he looking for a tag team move here possibly? Oh, no, Manic reverses. There's Dave Turner with a boot to the side of the head, though. Going to follow it up with a back suplex. And there's my favorite submission move. Dave Turner. Will Manic tap out? This is the move that, oh no, it's not. But Manic did make, I was about to say that's the move that Manic made Turner tap out to a couple weeks ago. But Manic used a shoulder claw to make Turner tap out. Dave definitely looking for some revenge, though. It was a couple weeks ago that we saw these two go one-on-one for the first time here in Communiverse. Not the first time they went one-on-one ever. These two have a rich history against each other, Manic and Dave Turner. As Manic going to tag in Neon now. First time we're seeing Neon go toe-to-toe with Turner here. Manic did win that match, though, via submission. I think it might be the first time that we've ever seen Dave Turner tap out besides the King of the Ring tournament against Cyborg. Though Turner didn't really tap out, did he? He kind of passed out. The referee called for the bell. Vintage Turner right there, though, as he goes for the tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam. Now looking for his signature, guys. The triple German. Ace Stevens' image is facing Manic and Dave Turner in a triple threat match at Battleground. Goes for the pinfall in the triple German. Neon going to kick out the close count of 2 right there. As Turner, guys, going for the Psycho Driver. Neon is not having a good time in this match, dude. Will that be able to put away Neon? Here comes Manic and Ace Stevens. Oh! Manic almost cost his team the win right there. He bumped into Stevens. They managed to break it up, though. Now, you cannot use Finn Balor, Brooker Bros. You have to have a original call. And someone actually is using Finn Balor on NXT, yeah. Everyone hates Neon. Yeah, everyone's not taking it easy on Neon here tonight. He's getting the shit beat out of him. Did not get pinned off that Psycho Driver, though. Luckily, Stevens and Manic worked together to break up the pin after chest bumping. Turner going to drag Neon over to the corner. What's he looking for here? Shades of Scott Norrie with the knee right to the face. Dave Turner been watching a lot of Norrie matches, I guess. But look at this, guys. Neon with an Alabama slam. That signature came out of nowhere. Gonna go for the pin. Turner in a bit of trouble right here. Just a 2 count. Now Turner gonna go for some tag team action. What the hell is he doing? Turner holding Neon in place. Jeremy Blake with a coast to coast. What a beautiful move. Great teamwork there. Neon Jeremy Blake rather, not done with a turnbuckle drop kick there. What teamwork from Blake and Turner. Again, Manic and Ace Stevens chest bump almost costing their team the win. Luckily, Stevens got over there in time. I don't think Neon was getting out of that. And the Brainbuster. Oh, look at this, guys. Neon going for the GTS. Knee right to the face of Jeremy Blake. Going for the pin. Just a 1 count. Mike Miles scouts it out. Manages to break up the pin. And now they're just bumping into each other. Jeremy Blake, smart move, tagging in Mike Miles. Neon looking to do the same. Who's he going to tag in? He's going to tag in Ace Stevens. Now we're going to see the 2 champions go at it. Our hardcore champ Ace Stevens, Intercontinental champion Mike Miles. This will be interesting to see. And here's the strength of Miles, guys. Going for an Oklahoma slam. Massive force behind it. What's Miles going for here? Miles, 10 miles out. 10 miles out for Mike Miles. Ace Stevens in trouble as he hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, he almost got it. That was a close one right there. Oh, I thought Stevens was stalking him for his finisher for a second. Is he? I think he is. He is. Miles. Dang. Holy shit. What a kick there by Mike Miles. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Mike Miles gets it, guys. Neon and Manic with a chest bump. And it cost their team the win there. Dang, man. What a kick by Mike Miles. Just knocking Ace Stevens out cold. Look at that kick by Mike Miles. The side kick right to the freaking mouth of Ace Stevens, guys. Manic did punch Neon. It wasn't a chest bump. Manic punched Neon. And look at this, guys. Miles and Blake at a high five. Showing some respect towards each other as they head into their title match this Sunday at Battleground. What a way to end that match indeed, though, Zach. The captain did pin the captain. Mike Miles, the Intercontinental Champion, pinning Ace Stevens, the Hardcore Champion. And Manic, guys, punched Neon, preventing Neon from breaking up the pin. I guess Manic was like, how you going to team me with these schlebs, JBL? Neon gets the shit kicked out of him. Ace Stevens is a psychopath. He was just like, you know what? Nah. Fuck you, Neon. Punched him right in the back of the head. Neon was just about to break up the pin. Nonetheless, Miles with a nasty sidekick, dude. Following the 10 miles out to pin Ace Stevens. That was a great tag match. Again, Ace Stevens defends his hardcore title. Triple threat action. Extreme Rules it will be at Battleground as he puts it up for grabs against Manic and Dave Turner, while Mike Miles defends his Intercontinental Championship against Jeremy Blake. I was about to say, wait, what? I lost my train of thought there for a second. My bad. Neon. I don't know what he's doing for the pay-per-view. He lost his #1 contenders match against Jeremy Blake. Just took a loss in that 6-man thanks to Manic. But now, we're moving away from that match to some more singles action. Yeah, he's fucking evil, dude. You see what he did to poor Xander Slate? Slate, who never did anything to hurt anybody, just trying to mind his own business, and Jerome Robinson freaking bashes his head in with a big boot into the steel pole, the ring post. I mean, what did Slate ever do to fucking Jerome Robinson? You know what I'm saying? Gave him a chance for greatness. You know what I'm saying? Entered him into the industry. Took him under his wing, and that's how Robinson repays him. He's the devil, dude. We do have some singles action, guys. A little preview of the 6-man tag team elimination chamber coming our way at Battleground. You don't trust Silva? You got to trust your partner. Pillow. Aaron White's got to trust Silva if they want to walk out of Battleground the winners. Again, this Sunday it will be the Industry going up against Team Robinson, made up of Jerome himself, that man right there, Chad Vegas, who's ringside, and Bison, who will be involved in our main event later on tonight. Xander Slade, of course, coming off a win a little earlier in our show tonight. A very upsetting win. I honestly, Sunshine came in there, it wasn't looking too great, and Xander Slade picked up the win off a roll-up out of nowhere. Very shocking. I did not expect Slade to honestly win that easily. He beat the shit out of Sunshine. Nonetheless, though, guys, now we'll see how Silva fares up against J-Rob here. Chad Vegas watching on ringside. Vegas coming off a loss last week against Xander Slade. What a match they put on against each other. J-Rob definitely picked one hell of a team to take on the Industry at Battleground. And you know what's funny? I actually alluded to it on last week's show. Jerome Robinson, Chad Vegas, and Bison actually had one hell of a rivalry back in Season 1 of Communiverse on NXT. They had a triple threat rivalry that was going on for a while. So Jerome Robinson, I guess they put the past behind them. They're going to work together this Sunday to take on Silva, that huge man in the ring right now, Aaron White ringside, and of course Mr. Money in the Bank, Xander Slate. Of course we have an affirmative action plan. Come on. Silva locking in the half crab. Right away, it's going to be a rope break for Jerome Robinson. I think both these guys are the same. Silva might have a couple inches on Jerome. They're about the same size. Silva definitely beefier. Fucking guy is huge, dude. Jerome Robinson, though, has been surprising us lately when it comes to singles competition. He went undefeated all last month in singles matches. Of course, took a loss to Slate at Capital Punishment, but then won the next night on Raw against Xander in a rematch. Nice powerbomb here. There you go. Going to show us his strength that I was just talking about. Another powerbomb, guys. This one deadlifting the big man. Nice pendulum backbreaker there by Silva, trying to wear down the lower spine of Jerome. But there you go, Robinson right back to his feet with a shoulder tackle. And a spear to follow it up. Damn, J-Rob on fire right now. Not giving Silva a moment to breathe. Now it looks like it's going to be prime time. And again, another prime time. How you doing, Silva? Not having a good time, are you? Went for it a third time to J-Rob. Silva scouts it out, though. How do you join this, Aaron? You go to the website that Rifted just so kindly posted for me. You sign up. You go to the thread that says waiting list, and you post telling us about your call, and he will be put on the NXT roster, guys. We have a few open spots still on the NXT roster, so anybody watching, if you have a call and you want him to be on the show, you like the show, you like the concept, we just got NXT up and running a couple weeks ago, and there are spots, so go to that link that Rifted just posted in the chat, sign up, tell us about your call, and you will get a spot at NXT. You gotta stay active, though. Watch the show. What the hell is Aaron White doing? I don't know what the hell Aaron White just did. Trying to distract J-Rob, I guess. Didn't really pay off. As Jerome, stalking Silva, looking for that 12-step, perhaps. Yes, he is. Bam! What a move by Jerome. Gonna hook the leg, too. 1, 2, 3. See ya. Goodbye, Silva. Decent contest. Back and forth here between Jerome Robinson and Silva. In the end, though, look at this. J-Rob with the 12-step. Bam! Covering Silva's eyes up. Doesn't want him to see the destruction that's coming his way. Gets him the 3 count there. Definitely some big momentum for Team Robinson heading into Battleground. Silva equals Khali. Silva's been doing all right. Definitely a great ad for the industry. It's going to be a really good match this Sunday, guys. I can already tell. As the industry takes on Team Robinson. Those two in the ring along with Bison. Great match, though. Great win for Jerome. When's the show? The show is on right now. I film it every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, though. For sure, every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Some days during the week I might get up an extra episode, but usually every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And now, guys, we move on to some more tag team action. As the WWE Tag Team Championship is on the line, X-Gen, flanked by Triple H as always, taking on Zach Payne and Big Show, guys. This is going to be a good one. Hey, you picked the world's biggest, the world's slowest athlete as your partner, so you're going to have to deal with it. The big slow. X-Gen, guys, laid out the challenge earlier tonight before the show went on the air. An interviewer tried to ask them about their recent losing streak that's been going on the past couple of weeks. They haven't been doing too great. And Omega Z pretty much said, losing streak? All right, you know what? I'll prove to everyone tonight, everybody in the audience, we'll prove tonight that we are not to be taken lightly and that this Sunday we will walk out with the titles. Tonight we will put our championships on the line against Zach Payne and Big Show, guys. So X-Gen made this match. X-Gen made this match, could potentially, cost them the titles walking into Battleground. Either way, no matter who comes out with the win here tonight, whoever walks into Battleground the champions, both these guys will still be involved in the chamber. So even if X-Gen were to lose here tonight, just hypothetically, they would get their rematch immediately this Sunday at Battleground inside of the chamber. I'm honestly questioning the tactics of X-Gen here because Zach Payne and Big Show defeated X-Gen just last week on main event in a dark match. Zach Payne and Big Show did pick up a victory over X-Gen. So I mean, I'm honestly questioning their tactics here. Omega Z and Sushi X. I mean, they only they know what's going on in their heads, but I don't know. Doesn't feel right to me. Here we go though. Tag team titles are on the line. Sushi X going to start off against Zach Payne here right away with a spine buster. Referring back to the losing streak that's been going on for X-Gen lately, though, they have been taking a lot of losses. They've taken losses to Zach Payne and Big Show twice in recent weeks. And they also lost to the Patriot. Wait a minute! Where's Big Show going? Big Show, where are you going? Zach Payne looking for the tag out and Big Show's walking out. Big Show's leaving Zach. What did we just witness? Big Show just left Zach. It is now a handicap match. Where did Big Show go? What the hell just happened? Oh my God. Big Show just left Zach Payne hanging, guys. And now Sushiek's gonna take advantage. Multiple lift up power bombs here. Oh my God. Sushiek, what's he going for? Ninja Slam! Ninja Slam by Sushiek. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. He got it. Sushiek's got it. Oh my God. I don't know what the hell just happened. I can tell you one thing for sure. Zach Payne just got the shit kicked out of him. What the fuck? Guys, what does this mean for Battleground though? What the fuck? Big Show face turn, I guess so. X-Gen defend their titles though, guys, nonetheless. Will Big Show still team with Zach Payne this Sunday at Battleground? The match is already set. I mean, I don't know, guys. Nonetheless, X-Gen stand tall here tonight. Still the WWE Tag Team Champions heading into Battleground. Zach Payne was going for a tag out, but Big Show leaped off the ring apron, left him hanging. It became a handicap match, and Sushiek just went ham on him with multiple powerbombs, followed up with a Ninja Slam to put him away. My God, guys. I did not expect that at all. Zach Payne, I guess, gonna have to teach Big Show a lesson. They have to team with each other come Sunday inside the Elimination Chamber. Hopefully we'll hear from Big Show about what the hell just happened. Maybe they had a fight before the show. I don't know. Maybe it was a part of a plan. Maybe they're trying to get into the heads of X-Gen. I don't know if we're going to have to wait to see what happens at Battleground, guys. Either way, X-Gen remain the champions. They will walk into Battleground. They will walk into that Elimination Chamber with the titles around their waists, defending against the Patriots and Zach Payne and Big Show. Question mark, question mark, question mark. We don't know. Either way, guys, we're going to have to forget about what just happened, even though it was so awesome. Because now it is time for the main event, as Cyborg is going to go one-on-one with Bison. It is main event time, guys. The go-home show for Monday Night Raw. What a night it has been. Jam-packed, a lot of great matches. Can't believe what we just saw the last match. X-Gen defending their titles. And now, an ancient rivalry revisited as King Cyborg gonna take on the Man-Beast, the Barbarian Bison. These two had one hell of a hot rivalry way back around Backlash time. Bison came out the victor in that feud. Former two-time Intercontinental Champion, this man is. Made history by becoming the first champion to defend the title 4 times, a certain title. Defended the Intercontinental Championship 4 weeks straight on Raw. Of course, lost it at Capital Punishment in that fatal 4-way match. Miles, obviously our new champ. And I'll tell you why we're having this match, guys. Earlier on the show tonight, guys, I gotta stop saying guys so much. Earlier in the show tonight, Cyborg, in an interview with Renee Young, Renee would ask, you know, are you still wanting to get out of the Elimination Chamber? Do you still not want to compete this Sunday for the world title? And Cyborg pretty much said, yes, you know, I meant what I said. If people want to treat me like this, you know, Bison got a singles title rematch. How come I don't get a singles title rematch? You know, it's bullshit. I'm not going to go through 5 people inside of the Devil's Favorite structure, you know, jump through hoops just to get my title back. I'll wait until I'm damn ready to get my title back. And then JBL would come up and say, hey, you know, man, the match is already booked. You're already set. You know, the fans want you in that match. You're a big part of the reason that they paid for the tickets. They want that main event. And then Cyborg pretty much still said, I'm not competing in the match. I don't know what to tell you. JBL said, I'll tell you what, if you can beat your opponent on Monday Night Raw tonight, if you win, then you can take yourself out of the chamber. If you lose, well then, you can still take yourself out of the chamber if you want, but make the wrong decision, you'll be fired. So basically, guys, if Cyborg wins, he can take himself out of the chamber at Battleground if he wants to still. If he loses, he still has the choice, but if he decides not to put himself in the chamber, then JBL is going to fire him. Right now, though, Cyborg looking for his comeback. What's he going for now? In the corner. Oh, nice butt splash. Going to follow it up with a spear. Or kind of, I don't know, it's a weird spear. And now what's he looking for? Poison mist, perhaps. Oh! Chop right to the throat. Ref doesn't see the poison mist, guys. Bison has a mask on, though. I don't know how well this is going to work. I guess you can get it into the eye holes. The eye holes. Not going to go for the pin, though. Or he does go for the pin. Okay. I don't know why he just didn't lock it in for the pin after hitting the move. Either way, Bison gets out at the count of 1. But look at this, guys. Oh! Cyborg going for his finisher, it looked like. And Bison reversed it. That's not good news for the half-man, half-machine. Vintage Cyborg right there with the crawling headbutt off the scoop slam. Uh-oh! Bison! I think he might have been going for the attitude adjustment, but Cyborg reversed it. Or the matter of time, as Bison likes to call it. Hello, Dwarn. I recognize you. I remember you. What's up? Ooh, kick out. This is not the first time we've seen these two go one-on-one. They've gone one-on-one multiple times, and Bison came out the victor in all of those matches. So Cyborg, if he wants to get himself out of the chamber, he's definitely got a big roadblock ahead of him. Remember, if Cyborg wins, he can take himself out of the chamber free of charge. If he loses, and he still decides that he wants to get out of the chamber, JBL's going to fire him. JBL's no problem firing him. So I'm pretty sure I can bet you that if Cyborg loses, he'll stay in the chamber. Doesn't want to lose his job. Or maybe he does, I don't know. We'll have to find out. As Bison goes for a big boot, completely misses though. Cyborg going to take advantage with an elbow right to the back of the head. Now going to rebound off the ropes. Roll up here by the Barbarian. Paul Heyman ringside, cheering him on. Ooh, he almost got it right there. Thought we were going to see a repeat of earlier in the night, Xander Slate versus Sunshine. Oh, there you go, Widowmaker by Bison out of nowhere. The single leg Heidi. 1, 2. Ooh, that was close right there for King Cyborg. That was very close. Look at this now. Bison bomb. Bison bomb. Out of nowhere. Flip Cyborg over, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Bison wins. And now we know, guys, that Cyborg still has the choice. He can take himself out of the chamber if he wants to, but if he does, he's going to be fired. So I guess we'll have to wait to hear from Cyborg about what his choice is. He has lost here to Bison tonight, guys. He can still take himself out of the chamber, but it'll be at the cost of losing his job. If I were Cyborg, I would just stay in the chamber. You still have an opportunity to win the world title, even though you're going to have to jump through hoops for it. You don't want to lose your job, Cyborg. Bison, though, guys, once again proving that he's the true big man here at Communiverse with a dominant win over Cyborg. It was kind of back and forth in the early parts. But later on, man. And Chad Vegas, of course, going to be Bison's partner this Sunday at Battleground. Coming out here to congratulate Bison on a hard-fought win. We'll have to wait to see what Cyborg's answer is, guys. Will he still take himself out of the chamber, or will he tough it up and keep himself in the main event of Battleground as Bison picks up a great win? So more momentum for Team Robinson heading into the pay-per-view this Sunday. Of course, it will be the Industry taking on Jerome Robinson, Chad Vegas, and Bison in a 6-man tag team elimination match inside of the Devil's Favorite structure. Bison, though, great win. Like I said, very back and forth in the early going, but then Bison just went on his usual tear of domination, putting Cyborg away with the Bison Bomb once and for all, one more time, putting the exclamation point on their rivalry, proving that he's the true big man. And we still got main event to come, guys. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Just give me 1 second. All right, I'm ready. This cold is beating the shit out of me. All right. Let me kick things off. Some singles action. All right. You know what? Maybe because we're on the Go Home show and I kind of wouldn't mind it. Maybe we'll play every match on main event today. I don't know. Maybe. I think we'll kick things off with... what do you want to see? How about... Neon? Yeah, we'll put Neon in action. How about Neon against... Anderson wasn't on Raw. That would be a good match, Neon and Paul Anderson. Let's have that to kick off main event. I don't think we're gonna have another tag team defense, guys. Especially after what happened with Big Show and Zach Penn on Big Show. Plus, you can't do handicap tag title matches. You can't even do a regular handicap match. So we'll kick things off with Neon and Anderson, and then maybe a triple threat match. We haven't had a triple threat match in a while. Oh well, yes, we have. We just had one on last week's show. I don't know what I'm talking about. We'll have one anyway. How about... You know what? No. I think we'll actually have some tag team match, actually. I think we'll have... Oh, you know, that's actually a good idea, Zach. That would actually be cool. So we will have a triple threat. Sorry, I'm going back and forth. Zach just had a good idea in the chat. 3 members from each team. That would be pretty cool. So we'll have Zach Payne, obviously, because we've yet to hear from Big Show about his actions on Raw. We'll have Sergeant Miller. Oops. Let's give him his original attire. And how about Omega Z? Because Sushi X kind of dominated the tag match. We didn't really get to see Omega, so we'll throw him in this one. Well, not the other 3 for the main event, because I already got a main event in mind. Plus, like I said, Big Show. Still waiting to hear from him. For the main event, I think I've got a good match in mind. I think we're going to see Zach Cage go one-on-one with... If I can get there. Come on, game. You can do it. Did I pass him? I think I passed him. Completely went right past him. So what do you guys think? Should we play the entire main event just this one time? I don't know. I don't have anything to do. I wouldn't mind playing these other 3 matches, especially since this is the go-home show. What do you guys think? Just this one time. You want to do all 3 matches for main event? I wouldn't mind. It's up to you guys. Let's wait a minute to see what the people say in the chat. Alright, we'll play the whole thing. A couple people are saying yes. So, first time ever, we're going to play all 3 matches on main event. This is the only time, guys. It's a go-home show. I'm feeling pretty generous, so we'll play every single match. Kicking things off with Neon, one-on-one with Paul Anderson. Let's see if Neon can shake off the freaking the bad luck he has surrounding him and get a win here, get his career back on track. Paul Anderson, he got himself out of that losing streak slump, but now his career is back and forth, like a loss one week and a win the other, back and forth, back and forth. So let's see if we can get some momentum here tonight. First time ever. All 3 matches of main event, making history right here, guys. First and last time. What's up, Whitelist, bro? Paul Anderson, of course, will be involved in the main event of Battleground this Sunday. The World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber match. Paul Anderson, Hayden, Kevin Owens, the World Champ, of course, Sunshine, King Cyborg, and Zach Cage. Our main event tonight is going to be Zach Cage going one-on-one with Hayden Blade Kiley. Neon lost a #1 contenders match last week on the main event against Jeremy Blake for the Intercontinental title. So let's see if he can win here tonight and somehow get himself on the Battleground card. I'm your fave streamer. Thank you, Devil. I appreciate that. I'm glad people are watching, even though they don't have calls on the show. That's awesome. Glad you like it. I don't know, Rifted, bring it up in the suggestions page. Alright, I think Sons is watching. Maybe he'll see you. Maybe he can make NXT 6 matches. I don't know about 7. You save 7 for the pay-per-view, so it, it seems more special. Maybe he can add a 6 match to the NXT card, or a minor show. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know about a minor show for the developmental. Maybe just add one more match to the NXT card. Bring it up in the suggestions page, though. It's a good suggestion. I am on Xbox One. Electro Blaze, this isn't PS4, this is Xbox One. So if you have a PS4, then you cannot join.
Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable night. Michael Cole, alongside my broadcast partner, Jerry the King Lawler and King, we're already going with what should be an outstanding match.
Yeah, that makes sense. Developmental, it should be shorter, I guess. Makes more sense. Gives it, yeah, it does kind of give it a better feel for developmental, you know, having a shorter card. Nonetheless, Anderson and Leon one-on-one to kick off this special episode of Main Event where we'll be playing every single match, all three of them. Wow, I don't know what the hell that was. Paul Anderson kind of dodged the clothesline attempt with a dropkick, and Neon hit the ref. Ref right back to his feet, though. Refs don't sell in this universe. Neon with the side headlock down on the canvas. Can Neon pick up a win here tonight, guys? Get his career on track. Jeremy Blake isn't in this match, so Neon doesn't have to worry about that. Jeremy Blake's like Neon's kryptonite. Past couple of months just taking loss after loss at the hands of Blake. Just one-on-one against Anderson here tonight. Nice twisting forearm smash. Didn't really connect. Anderson fell anyway. starting this match off with a couple of botches already. Anderson's drunk. Scoop slam, leg drop combo, vintage Anderson right there. Beautiful move. Ooh, goes for a nice Guri does Anderson. Neon scouts it out though. Brushes him off to the side. Now Bullplex. Both of these men about the same size, same build. Paul Anderson not really a high flyer, more of a technical, you know, brawling type. Neon likes to go up high though. I'm sure we'll see him attempt a couple springboards, maybe go to the top rope in this one. Right now though, Anderson's grounded him, going for a suplex here. Floats over for the pin. Foot on the bottom rope. Did you guys see that? Anderson's foot was on the bottom rope. It was a 1 count though. Neon got out of it a little bit early. Not a lot of damage done to Neon. Anderson though, the dirty fucking heel, with his foot on the bottom rope. Vintage Anderson, guys. That spine buster hooks the legs. Neon in trouble. Only a 2 count. Neon kicks out right at 2 as soon as the ref's hand hit the mat. Neon got to get back into this. Got to watch out for that super kick. That Anderson super kick that can fucking just come out of thin air. There you go, Neon. What's he going for? Back kick. Follows it up with a oh, he's rebounding twice. Basement drop kick. Planting the foot right to the side of the head. What's Neon looking for here? Oh, I thought he might have a signature. Going for something. We're not going to know what. Anderson with a Russian leg sweep out of the reversal there. You're fucking the chicken. I'm just holding the tail feathers. I've never heard that before. What a saying that is. Neon looking for his comeback, guys. Can he get it, though? Gets a nice knee face buster. Gonna lock in a submission. I don't know how smart that is. His comeback's gonna wear out. Maybe he'll get the submission here, though. Got it held in tight. Anderson not tapping out, though. Looks like he's gonna be able to hang in there. He does. Gets the reversal, too. Nice snapmare to get out of it. And another knee drop, just digging the freaking, like, the shin, really, into the throat of the man in blue. Trip up there. Come on, Neon, you can do this. I believe in Neon. Oh, I think Neon was just going for his signature, but Anderson a little bit quicker on the draw again with the scoop slam running leg drop combo, and Anderson gonna go high flyer a little bit. Springboard body splash, kind of caught his legs. If you were to count that as a percent, I'd say Anderson probably hit like 70% of that attempt at a springboard. What's Neon doing here? Oh, I don't know if he's going for a signature or not. If he was, Anderson reversed it, and that is not good news. I'm pretty sure Neon reversed the spine buster attempt from Anderson just a couple moments ago. So I guess I was wrong. Anderson does like to go to the air a few times. And what is Neon doing here? Clothesline over the top rope. No. Neon stalking him. But look at this. Anderson back in the ring. What a back elbow. What a reversal there by Paul Anderson. That was awesome. And Anderson now, what's he looking for? Anderson going for the spine buster, but again, Neon scouts it out into a DDT. That was an awesome reversal as Neon was going for a rope break right there. Neon looks like he was going for a suicide dive. Spaceman plancha, I think he was setting up for it. Anderson, though, saw it coming, got back into the ring for a backup. That was awesome. But now, Neon reversed the spinebuster attempt, guys. And I think Neon might have a couple finishers in his pocket now. He's reversed a few spinebuster attempts from Paul. Gonna go for a pin nonetheless as the former world champion. Ooh, he almost got it. That was close there for the man in blue. Gotta be careful, Neon. Nice twisting forearm smash. Awesome contest to kick off the main event here tonight. These two are putting on a clinic against each other. Neon, of course, is really wanting to get his career back on track, pick up a win, while Anderson needs some momentum heading into the main event of Battleground. Oh, look at that, guys. Spine buster from Anderson. That might be enough. 2, 3 is enough, guys. Dang. Neon had it, too. Neon was looking for his finisher in the corner. Anderson saw it coming, though, got right back to his feet and hit the second of 2 spine busters. Look at this, guys. Neon looking to go for the Spaceman plancha, it seemed. But as he was going to rebound off the ropes, Anderson back into the ring, a nasty elbow. Very back and forth, guys. Anderson, though, the veteran, scouted out Neon, who was going for his finisher in the corner, hits the spine buster right here. And that would be all she wrote for Neon tonight as his losing streak continues. Great win for Anderson, though. Good for his career, his momentum, especially heading into Battleground. He will be a part of the main event Elimination Chamber for the World Heavyweight Championship. Great match to kick off this special episode of the main event. I wouldn't call Neon a jobber. He's putting on great matches. If he was a jobber, he'd just be getting the shit kicked out of him. That was an awesome match to kick off main event. Continues his losing streak, he does, but hopefully he'll snap back into it. I see a lot of potential in Neon as this main event extravaganza episode rolls on with some triple threat action, guys. We got Zach Payne, Sergeant Miller, and Omega Z all in one match, guys. These 3 guys representing their respective teams. Of course, X-Gen, which is comprised of Omega Z right there on the far right, and Sushi X, the tag champs, will be putting their titles on the line inside of a chamber against the Patriots. Sergeant Miller on the far left, along with Jack Swagger, and Zach Payne in the middle, guys. His partner, Big Show. It's up in the air whether Big Show will be in that chamber match this Sunday after what happened on Raw. Random cut. He's a veteran, Silent. A former Marine. He's bound to have some scars of war. Some scars of battle. But after what happened on Raw, guys, remember, just earlier in the week, it was X-Gen putting their titles on the line against Zach Payne and Big Show. And as Payne was going for a tag out, Big Show jumped off the ring apron and left Zach Payne in a handicap situation, allowing Sushi X to hit the Ninja Slam to put away Payne and defend their titles. So it's up in the air. What's going on, guys? We don't know. We have to wait to hear from Big Show. We don't know what happened, so we can't make any judgments just yet. Omega, guys. I love those titles. I think it's one of the best looking titles in the game. One of the best looking titles in the game, rather. The WWE Tag Team Championship. It looks great. Omega Z donning it proud. X-Gen made their first title defense earlier in the week on Monday Night Raw, and Omega Z apparently taking a page out of Hayden's book, trying to beat him for the longest entrance ever. But will they be able to defend the titles come this Sunday at Battleground inside the Devil's favorite structure? They'll have to put the titles on the line against not one but two teams, and it'll be tornado action, guys. An elimination, of course. And look at this, Sushi X, guys, attacking Zach Payne from behind as he's making his entrance. X-Gen doing some work on Zach Payne here. What the hell? And then, guys, Omega Z just tried to hit his Future Shock DDT on Sergeant Miller at the start of the match, but Payne broke it up. Zach Payne making his entrance, dude. Getting attacked from behind by the other half of the tag champ, Sushi X. X-Gen just does not like Zach Payne, man. They're doing work on him this past week, man. Nonetheless, though, Omega Z now going to sit back and let Sergeant Miller beat the shit out of Payne. There you go. Omega Z now going to intervene. Nice DDT from behind. Reverse DDT. Now it's Zach Payne who's going to take a little rest. That's Miller locking in a glam slam stretch. Belly to belly from the veteran Sergeant Miller off the pullback reversal. Payne obviously not going to be at 100% after that pre-match attack by Sushi X. Omega Z tried to take advantage, going for the Future Shock on Sergeant Miller right at the beginning of the match. Payne saw it, though. Wasn't having any of it. Sergeant Miller, of course, representing the Patriots. Zach Payne supposed to be representing him in Big Show. And look at that! Nice double jumping cutter there. Payne and Sergeant Miller working together for a brief moment to take down one half of the tag champions. Now Zach Payne and going to get some revenge on Omega Z. Look at that, Payne, nice enziguri, but Sergeant Miller from behind with the steel steps. I honestly did not even see Sergeant Miller go get the steps. I was focused on Payne and Omega Z in the ring. Nice lift up spine buster there by Miller, dang. This match is chaotic as fuck. Payne goes for his comeback. Sergeant Miller immediately puts him into the mat with a Luthez. And now Miller going to the top rope. What the hell is Miller looking for? Miller! Oh, damn. Went for a diving shoulder block. Didn't really connect as Omega Z gets a close count there on Zach Payne. I don't think we've ever seen Sergeant Miller go to the top rope. That was impressive, even though it didn't really connect. Kind of knocked himself out. Look at this. Now Miller just going ham on Omega Z's chest with those forearm clubs. Omega Z down and out on the outside of the ring. This is an opportunity for Sergeant Miller or Zach Payne to capitalize. That's Miller with another lift up spine buster there. Back suplex on the steps. Damn, Omega Z not taking it easy on Zach. Back suplex, Payne's freaking head hit the steel steps hard. Okay, Sergeant Miller just knocked himself out. I don't know what the hell that was. Omega Z though was looking for a signature. He tried to go for it earlier. He went for the future shock again. And again it got broken up, this time by Miller as he was trying to hit it on Payne. Omega Z can catch a break in this one. Look at that! Payne with a snapmare big boot on both Sergeant Miller and Omega Z. Payne is going in right now. He just keeps going back and forth. Hits Sergeant Miller, hits Omega Z. Hits Sergeant Miller, hits Omega Z. And look at that! Jumping cutter now! Omega Z's down! Zach hooks the leg! But Z back to his feet just in time to break up the pin attempt. That might have been enough to put away Miller right there. And now Omega Z gonna try to get the win. Payne, what's he got? Payne going for the kill switch. Kill switch from Zach Payne on Omega Z. But Sergeant Miller's right there. He's going to be able to break that up in a count of 1. Yeah, even though Zach Payne got attacked pre-match by Sushi X, he is still putting on one hell of a fight in this triple threat contest. Who tried to get their comeback? I think it was Omega Z. Off the spinebuster. Omega trying to get the win as Sergeant Miller looks like he was trying to stalk someone for a finisher. Look at this! Boot cap! Sergeant Miller with boot cap! Fireman's carry overhead kick. Sergeant Miller gonna try to get the win. Payne is right there though. Not even a count of 1. And look at this, Payne gonna try to steal the pin. Miller out of the corner, breaks it up right before the count of 1. Oh, sorry guys. And now it's Miller who's looking for his comeback. Will he be able to hit it though? Luthez press, follows it up with some shots. Punches to the side of Omega's head. Payne on one knee trying to regain some stamina. Miller going for his comeback. Omega Z's not having it. Nice drop toe hold, reverses it. Payne with the breakup. Omega has taken all the finishers, and he hasn't even been able to hit a signature. Every single time he tries to go for the future shock, someone breaks it up on him. Pendulum backbreaker, Miller going for the pin. Zach Payne is down and out. Ooh! Miller got it! Miller got the pin off the pendulum backbreaker. I didn't expect that. I mean, I can't blame Omega Z. He took a lot of finishers. He was out, man. Omega Z took 2 finishers in this match. Really, it would just be any move to keep him down at this point. And Sergeant Miller knew that, capitalized while Zach Payne was down and out. Hit a nice pendulum backbreaker. Right here, look at this. Bam! Omega Z was out. Sergeant Miller just falls into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Payne was out. Look at that. He was there. He didn't know where he was. Didn't even know there was. And now Miller shaking hands with Zach Payne. What? What does this mean? Miller just shook Zach Payne's hand, guys. What the hell does that mean heading into the Elimination Chamber match at Battleground? Does that mean Zach Payne and the Patriots are going to work together? I don't know, guys. That was very telling right there. Zach Payne shaking the hand of Sergeant Miller. Perhaps a plan going down between the Patriots and Zach to perhaps try to eliminate X-Gen first inside of the chamber. Maybe they're going to work together, get the champions out of the way, and then their 2 teams will settle it. But still, guys, we don't know if Big Show is going to be Payne's partner come this Sunday after what happened on Raw. Big Show leaving Zach Payne during the tag title match against X-Gen. Left him hanging in a handicap situation, allowing X-Gen to retain the titles. But I don't know what we just saw, guys. We're going to have to wait till this Sunday at Battleground to see exactly what the hell's going on. I don't know what his tag team is, Zach, but we're not going to do that. Sergeant Miller and Jack Swagger are a good tag team. They have no reason to break up. But who knows? Maybe Zach Payne's joining the Patriots. As now it is time for the main event of main event, guys. Zach Cage gonna go toe-to-toe with the A-lister Hayden Blade tightly. Very special episode of Main Event going to come to a close with this awesome match. Sure to be great. How often do you see The Rock make an appearance on Main Event? But he's going to be backing his boy Hayden here tonight. Hayden definitely a fan favorite to win the Elimination Chamber match this Sunday for the world title. Of course, Zach Cage also going to be involved in that match. Let's see which of these two young, hungry competitors can get some momentum behind them. Zach Cage has yet to hold a championship in his career either, though Hayden has been here much, much, much longer. A Season 1 veteran, he's never held a championship. He's getting hungry. He's getting desperate. And a lot of people think he's going to walk out this Sunday the new World Heavyweight Champion. Zach Cage definitely, I guess you could say, the dark horse in this Sunday's main event. The underdog, if you will. I don't think Zach Cage got a single vote to walk out this Sunday the new world champion on the poll on the website. Paul Anderson is leading the vote. A lot of people think Anderson's going to walk out and become a two-time world champion. He's leading the vote. Sunshine and Hayden tied for second. As, okay, The Rock and Hayden slap hands. It's not a tag match, though, so I don't know what the hell that was. And now The Rock is phasing into the ring. And I think Hayden just went for a signature, guys. And Zach Cage luckily reversed it. Rock was just trying to give his boy Hayden some momentum. You know, you can do this, Hayden. A high five pre-match. And when that cutscene happens, it automatically gives the person in the cutscene a signature, which Hayden tried to use right away, but luckily Cage reversed it. This match might have been over really quick otherwise. This is sure to be a great contest. Both men very similar styles. Hayden likes to brawl, so does Cage. Cage also likes to go up high, though. A very unique moveset. The Rock ringside for Hayden. I'm just better than you, it says on the backside of Hayden's tights there. Zach Cage gonna have something to say about that. Nice belly-to-belly toss right in the corner. Cage definitely needs this momentum this win here tonight. Taking a lot of losses lately, including that last man standing match on last week's episode of Raw against Cyborg. Got the shit kicked out of him. Which also, fuck. Which also has to make you wonder if Cage is going to be at 100% come Sunday. Back and forth grapple game here now. Who does Cage? We mean who controls him? It's not Zach Payne. It's a buddy of mine. His name's Zach, but he usually watches the shows on YouTube. He doesn't watch them live. We're still in this grapple battle between these two, even though they started off with some hard-hitting moves. Now mid-match, they're starting to grapple each other. Finally get out of it. Nice follow-away slam by Cage. And Lariat, though. Hayden firing back. The clothesline right to the back of the head. Sling blade, guys, or catchphrase, as Hayden calls it. Goes to the pin. Gets it this time around. Only a 2 count, though. Now Cage has got to watch out for that Hollywood hold. If Kitely can lock that in, it is sure to be the end of this match. Cage staying on top of Kitely here, though, making sure he can't lock in the Hollywood hold. There's that strength of Hayden, as if Cage was like a freaking sack of dirty laundry, just grabbing him by the head and tossing him overhead, over his shoulders, almost effortlessly. Kitely is the total package, man. Brawler, he can go high. He's very technical, and now he's looking for his finisher. Can he get the Hollywood hold? He's got it! He's got it! The ropes are right there! Will Cage tap? Can Cage make it, or will he tap? Will he tap? Zach Cage! He's almost there! He's almost there! You can do it, Cage! You can do it! Cage! He didn't tap, though. Zach Cage, the first man to not tap out to the Hollywood hold. They didn't even get a rope break. Hayden just let it go. I guess maybe Hayden knew he wasn't going to get the submission victory. Here we go, though. That's going to be a rope break, isn't it? Not a rope break. Okay, that's weird. Even though Hayden's arm is obviously underneath the bottom rope. Not going to tap out anyhow. Both these men resilient to submissions in this one. Definitely surprised Cage didn't tap out to the Hollywood hold right away. The first man to last more than, I don't know, 2 seconds. And he got out of it. Well, Hayden let it go, but still. Now Cage, kick to the gut, follows it up with a forearm. What's Cage going for here? Put Hayden in the corner. Going for his signature, perhaps. Cage, rope assisted crossbody, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 count. We now know Cage has a finisher, guys. And it is now Blade who has to be careful. And watch out for that that double underhook face buster from Cage. Oh! Hayden knew it was coming. He allowed Cage to try to hit it and got the reversal. And now, oh, I know what Hayden's going for. Guys, justice is served for Zach Cage here tonight. Those hammering blows in the corner. We know he likes to finish it off. That running knee right to the nose. And Cage has got to be out cold. But look at that! Zach Cage kicks up, looking for his comeback. Oh, okay. I don't know what the hell that was. Zach looking for his comeback, guys. 1 clothesline. 2 clotheslines. Can he get a 3rd? Yes, he can. Blade in trouble in the corner, guys. Can Zach capitalize? Come on, Zach, you're almost there. You're almost there. Come on, boy. And look at that. Cage mocking Hayden, hitting his own signature against him. Justice is served for Hayden here tonight. And now a double axe handle right across the face. Cage going for saving grace. Saving grace. Zach Cage. He got it. And Hayden is in trouble. That's going to be a rope break. Zach Cage, I guess, didn't notice that Hayden was a little bit close to the ropes there. Blade gets lucky with a rope break. But, man, Cage is on top of Hayden right now. Shot after shot after shot, and now he has the pedigree again, guys. Will Hayden be able to reverse it a second time? Oh, going to go for a pin, Cage right here. Falling the forearm to the face. Just a 1 count. Oh! I think Hayden might have just going for the Hollywood hold. I didn't even know he had a finisher. And Cage reverses it, guys. Fall away slam. Hooks it in for the pin. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. What a main event here, guys. Very back and forth. Cage showing us something new here. Trying to regain some stamina. And it costs him as Hayden gets back to his feet first. Uh-oh. Hayden has another finisher? How many finishes this goddamn guy has? If he hits this, though. Oh, it is all over. It's over. Hollywood hold. Zach Cage has to tap, and he does. Zach Cage taps out to the Hollywood hold. How many goddamn finishers did fucking Hayden have? Zach Cage reversed like 2 of them. They came back with another one, locking in the Hollywood hold for a second time, guys. Here was the first time Cage actually managed to get over to the ropes to break it up. But the second time, guys, the second time that Hayden locks it in, right here, Zach Cage only lasts about 3 seconds. The referee in perfect position, tapping out right there as Hayden walks out the victor here tonight after a hard-fought back-and-forth battle. Okay, no spoilers. I don't know how I can spoil it for you. Hayden, though, guys, with a big win here tonight, heading into Battleground. Will he be able to win the chamber? Will he win his first title and become World Heavyweight Champion? We'll find out this Sunday at Battleground. Very special episode of Main Event. What an awesome show it was. All 3 awesome matches. First and last time we'll do that, though. I was feeling very generous tonight, you know what I'm saying? Great main event, though. Great win for Blade. And look at that, guys. The Battleground card. Oh, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. But thank you guys for joining me. Excuse me. If you liked it, guys, and you are not following me already, if you're a new watcher, I know I've talked to a couple people in the chat throughout this episode who are new people. So if you like what you saw, if you like the show, make sure you follow me so you know when I go live. I usually go live every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sometimes during the week I'll get a bonus episode up. Not usually, though. Definitely every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, though. Every weekend. Tomorrow is actually the pay-per-view, so if you did like it, make sure you follow me so you know when I go live for that. It'll be around 6 o'clock as usual. Sorry I got this episode up so late. Like I said, I woke up a tad bit late tonight, so I was late starting the stream. Late, whatever. And if you are watching and you're a new person and you have a call and you wanted to be on the show, we have a couple open spots now. We just started NXT. So if you have a call, you want them on the show, make sure you go to the website, communityuniverse.forumocean.com. Forum Ocean, O-T-I-O-N. That's how it's spelled. It's all one word. Sign up for the site and find the thread that's titled Waiting List. And you tell us about your call. You tell us his name, if he's uploaded yet or not. And he will be put on NXT. We have a few open spots still. So if you have a call, guys, you want him to join, make sure you join the website. And if you want to catch out all the past episodes, they're all on YouTube. And I have my channel linked on my Twitch page. So, all past 50 episodes. We just had our episode 50 extravaganza yesterday. So make sure you subscribe on there if you want to check out the past episodes, guys. Thank you for watching. It'll be up on YouTube in a little bit. If you liked it, like it. And I will see you tomorrow for what is sure to be an amazing pay-per-view and Battleground.